Now, from 41 Action Sports, here's Monday Morning Quarterback, sponsored by TDR Auto Plaza, changing the way used cars are sold. Located on I-35 in Kearney, Missouri.
Well, good morning. It was a rough night last night for the Kansas City Chiefs as they fall to the Cowboys. I want to bring in the panel early. Everybody's first time here. So welcome in Michael Coleman, Jillian Carroll, and Dave Stewart. And guys, it was one of those games where you just thought that the Chiefs would catch that break, but they just couldn't get it going. Jillian, your thoughts on the game yesterday?
Yeah, disappointing. I thought they would I thought they'd be able to do more. I really did. Thought some good things. Travis Kelce is clutch when he needs to be. I thought we'd use him a little bit more. Defensively, I think that we need to be a little tougher. We need to be a little tougher and make some more stops. And
we're starting to wonder, and we posed the question last night on Sunday Sound Off, is this team still considered a Super Bowl contender? Dave Stewart, do you think they can still make it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I don't think so. And part of it is the fact that they need another playmaker on offense. I mean, look at the guys that we know are the givens. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Kareem Hunt's done a nice job running the ball when they give him the football. But if you look at the other wide receivers, Robinson, Chesson, and Dat on Sunday, 6 catches for 69 yards. Somebody else has to be a threat on this football team. They didn't necessarily stop the run either. Zeke able to play. Elliott had 27 carries, 93 yards. They moved the football on the ground. They had great balance, Dallas did, 31-33. The Chiefs a little bit more skewed toward the pass on Sunday. To win in this league, I think you've got to be more balanced than that.
Michael Coleman, we got to see Tamba Hali be activated, but he really didn't have too much noise in the game yesterday.
No, he really didn't. And, you know, and that's a shame because he was put in a position of, hey, you've got to kind of help us carry the load here. And he just wasn't. And to D. Stew's comments regarding the core of this personnel, they've got the weapons. We've talked about that all season long. And the way the Cowboys looked in terms of being balanced on offense and defense, and the passing and the rushing is the way the Chiefs looked in the first 3 weeks of the season. And you got to give that running back that ball. Let him find his rhythm, and that's going to open things up. Now, Andy Reid knows a whole lot more about coaching than I do of football. I played it in college, but I also understand as a running back, and maybe I'm somewhat biased, give that ball, feed that ball to the running back. Let him get his rhythm going, which obviously will open up some other avenues for you to move the chains, and in this case, keep Dak Prescott on the sidelines.
You know, we started the week wondering if Ezekiel Elliott was going to play. And not only did he play, but he was a major impact in this game, Dave.
You know, one thing that we've learned through the NFL and some of the legal ramifications with players and if they're going to be able to get on the field or not, there's very little connection between the legal system and what the NFL does or wants to have done in a certain circumstance. But Elliott, I don't think he was a distraction at all for the team because this has been going on all season long. So for him to be able to play and practice on Friday for the first time, it was not a surprise to Dallas. They knew his abilities. They weren't really going to change the game plan, but it gave them a boost. And for Andy Reid to say that his team lacked energy, I think Dallas was buoyed by the fact that Elliott was able to play in this football game. That building sounded like it was just nuts.
Jillian, you've spent a lot of times on the sidelines. Now the Chiefs have an opportunity to rest some bumps and bruises. What can they do to get back physically, mentally, back in the game and take advantage of this off week?
Well, I think just that. I think that they do need to take a breather, catch their breath a little bit, maybe go back to the drawing board, figure out what needs to happen, take advantage of this bye week, and then really hit it hard when they hit Giants in New York. I think that could be a big confidence builder. Giants not in the best form, so hopefully Chiefs will go there and build some confidence, get their rhythm back, and put some points on the board.
That's a great point. Michael Coleman, looking at the rest of the schedule, looks like the Chiefs may be over those hurdles and speed bumps.
Well, you know, one thing we know about the Chiefs during the regular season, they can do their thing and rack up those wins. It's the postseason around here we're very concerned about, but they're not in position to look past anybody. Of course, no NFL team is. So with the bye week, we know Andy has this tremendous record after a bye week. Let's see if that holds true to form this season, and they don't lose any more games the rest of the season.
Well, cross your fingers. Hopefully the Chiefs will get all of this fixed and get back into prominence and hopefully back to a Super Bowl possibility. Everybody wants to see them go to the Super Bowl. So it all starts now. They get some rest, some relaxation, but then when it's time to come back, they've got to turn it on and get the job done. That's your Monday morning quarterback for this morning. For Michael, Jillian, and Dave, I'm D. We will see you at the game. Take care.
This has been Monday Morning Quarterback, sponsored by TDR Auto Plaza, changing the way used cars are sold. Located on I-35 in Kearney, Missouri.